Loyalty, loyalty. This man right here. You smoke crack, don't you, son? Don't you think I'm like, son? Hey, I said, them niggas look just like them niggas. I got a bunch of celebrities. Give it up for Mr. Brown. How you doing? We're poor ass. Like Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. I don't give a nobody say. Y'all are in here tonight. All the celebrities. They got Eddie Kane. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. Stand up. Let me know. Let me know when you understand.
The Str8foolishness Comedy Show. The world's #1 clean comedy show.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
The Str8foolishness Comedy Show podcast with your host, Curtis Bateman.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Str8foolishness Comedy Show podcast. Listen, I'm here with my special guest, Topp Fliight. Topp Fliight, what's going on tonight, man?
Hey, what's going on, sir? How you, man?
Man, I'm excellent, man. Thank you for stopping through, man. Thank you for thank you for coming out tonight, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. Stopping through to the show, bro. We appreciate you, man, for real.
Hey, man, thank you for having me. It's an honor and a privilege to be on this show. This is special right here. This history.
Hey, man, we trying to work it out, man. Listen, bro, I don't know if you remember, but I met you. It's been, bro, I'm sure you do 1,000 rooms. I met you at Spunky Robinson room. He used to have a room in Daytona Beach.
Daytona. Mm-hmm.
Daytona. You remember the room? It had a big old mirror. It had the big
Right.
old mirror on the back wall. Yeah, man. And bro, you went it up, and you did your thing tonight, man. Bro, I just been watching your journey, bro. It's very inspiring. You got a saying that you say. Correct me if I'm wrong. Stay busy to stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So tell the people, like, what does that really mean to you? Because I see you say it a lot, but what does that mean to you?
The meaning behind it is it came from my youngest son. I have a son that's autistic, so I'm real heavy in the autism speaks community. When my son first got diagnosed, the doctor had said something, and it was near and dear, and it was special. He was like, if you keep your son active, and keep him busy, he won't get in as much trouble. His brain will process things, and he'll be able to function, and he'll just be, just like any other kid. He's different and special in his own little way. So when he said it, my mom, she turned around and said the same thing. Well, you need to apply that to your life, because if you stay busy, you won't be getting in no trouble. And when she said it, it really resonated and it really stuck. And what I did was I just took it and turned it into a clothing line and into a company.
Oh, wow.
And I live by it. Now I got a lot of people hashtagging, and a lot of people are saying it because it speaks volumes. It don't matter what you do in life. If you stay busy at it, then you won't get in no trouble. So staying busy to stay out of trouble. And that's something that's near and dear to my heart.
Man, that's dope, man. That's dope. I like I say, bro, I watch your journey. How long? So you are most definitely a professional comedian. How long have you been doing comedy for?
I've been doing comedy for about 13 years now. Believe it or not, I'm still kind of new to it.
Yeah.
Just really getting my feet wet in this game, and comedy changes so much. It's not something that stays the same, so you have to constantly be relevant and get an understanding on what the days and times is. So that's why I view it as I'm still kind of learning the game. Now we into the internet and the streams and the likes and comments. So you gotta change with the times.
Yeah, most definitely. Do you do any skits, any videos at all?
I don't, but I'm getting into it. It's
Okay.
something that I'm getting ready to get into, that I'm getting ready to tap into. I don't really like it because I'm more of a shy person until I get on stage, and then my Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kicks in. But I'm not real big on it, but it's something that I have to do.
Okay.
It's crazy. A good friend from out there, my dude Spunky, he's been teaching me the game about how to get those TikToks and those likes and comments and editing and cutting stuff up and making things bigger than life. So big shout out to him for taking the time out to nurture me and groom me and teach me how to tap into a different world.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Shout out to the Punchline King, Spunky Robinson, man. Um, so bro, you I see you always. So do you is this what you do full time, like just strictly comedy?
It's yeah, no. I work at a hospital, but I'm down. I just dropped down to per diem.
Okay.
So, by the grace of God, God has put tremendous people around me and surrounded me with good people.
Okay.
It's crazy. My director came to a couple of shows and he just was in awe and was like, "Listen, man, don't let this job hold you back. I'm
Mm,
willing to help you and I'll give you whatever you need to fulfill your dreams because I see big things hovering over you and around you and your energy and your spirit. So don't let this job be the cause of you missing out on an opportunity." So I pretty much just I'm working per diem. I may work maybe 1 or 2 days a week or sometimes three. If I'm not traveling anywhere or if I'm not anywhere, then I'll just go ahead, I'll go into work and still be able to keep my medical benefits and stuff like that. So
yeah.
it's not too many jobs that's doing stuff like that. So that ain't nothing but Jesus putting his hands on somebody to put their hands on me.
Yeah, most definitely, man, because they, you know what I'm saying, for your boss man to be able to even come out and see and you know what I'm saying, to work with you like that,
Hmm.
like that's how you
Yeah,
know, like you in that right avenue. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's dope,
Hmm.
man. What I don't know if I asked, what started you off as a comic? Like, what when you say, man, I'm funny, I'm a really go full time in this.
It was another comedian. Shout out to my best friend Nate, the landlord. A comedian from here from Philly, and Miss Darkchild. There were two comedians that kind of introduced me to the game.
Okay.
And Nate was like, "Listen, man, you got something that a lot of people don't have. You have a jewel and a talent that you really need to tap into." And I foresee it in you. So I'm going to push you and motivate you to get in this game. And he signed me up. He got me on a couple shows and was started doing open mics. And here I am about 13 years later, just making my way and just trying to become a household name out here in these streets.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, uh, audience, he fooling y'all right now. See this man on stage. He totally he laid back right now, bro. I played it. You'll go back. I played a clip, man. When you were talking about the people, how the people in the audience, you said we got Mr. Brown, we got
Mhm.
80K, bro. Like you totally different. Like your crowd work is. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's impeccable because you can think off the top of your head, just like that.
Right.
Let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
With you working in the hospital, there are times that you have to work off the top of your head like that, isn't it?
Yes, all the
Yeah.
time. I mean, we're dealing with 302 patients, we're dealing with psych patients, we're dealing with baby mama drama, people coming in, somebody got an STD. We dealing with with any and everything. People shot, like you name it, we experienced it, we saw it, or we got it. So a lot of times when you're dealing with the public, a lot of characters seem to come inside the hospital and especially inside the emergency room.
Mhm.
So a lot of times what end up happening, that's material in itself. A lot, I know we got one character is a homeless guy, and he is the king at snapping and busting on people. Like he be
Wow.
going in. Like I was done when he when he called me. He was like, "Man, you're a little fat behind. You look like that little Doberman picture when the pink thing come out, the pink part." I was like, you know, I was like, yeah, what do you say to that? Like, that's just, it's a lot of characters. So a lot of times, a lot of material, a lot of stuff come from other people that I be around,
Okay.
and just different stuff that I've encountered. And, you know, you got to remain professional when you're doing it. But inside, man, I be cracking, I be dying.
Yeah. 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 Well, definitely. I would too, man, because people don't understand. In most comics, um, you know, I try to talk to a lot of comics. I've been doing comedy for 10 years now. When I started off more or less in church,
Okay.
hosting, you know, events and stuff like that. So my boy, shout out to my boy Tim Allen, like they had to drag me to bars. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They had, because I'm like, well, the church like me, but everybody ain't gonna like what I got to say. But man, when I got out there, I was like, oh, you funny for real.
For real, right?
And you know, once you experience that, it's like, okay, you could take what you know what I have, and I can take it, you know, wherever was. So, you know, Orlando isn't the greatest. You know, that's what I'm from. It isn't the greatest comedy market. You know, with what I'm doing with the Str8foolishness comedy show, trying to rebuild, rebrand, do something new. Now you from Philadelphia. You where the big dogs at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
who are some people, some comics from Philadelphia that has inspired you in your career?
I mean, you got Kevin Hart naturally. That's from here. You have Ray Gordon, Nate the Landlord, Miss Darkchild. You know, just to name a few. I mean, there's a lot of new up and coming comedians that's out here now. That's striving. That's trying to make a name for the way. You know, EJ Nonstop. Like just to name a few. And like I said, there's a whole slew of comedians here. I'll be here all day dropping names. But just to name a few, like those are some of the ones that I work with more frequently.
Okay.
Like I said, but for the most part, I've been touring so much. I put my own tour together that I really haven't even done many shows in Philly. So,
Oh wow.
but when I did, I just recently shot my special for Amazon and Tubi. So,
Okay.
hopefully, yeah, they'll email me back and contact me and let me know that I'll finally be getting a release date, hopefully. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed with that. And that's really been it, man. Just staying in my lane and minding my business.
That's what it is. What's the name of your comedy special?
Delayed flight.
Delayed Flight. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Amazon and Tubi.
Yep.
Okay. That's what's up, man. And, you know, Tubi. I know yours gonna be on point, but you know Tubi, but them two, hey, woo, hey,
Man, listen,
I.
I don't fault Tubi. Tubi is giving people an opportunity to get seen and get that platform. It's their fault that they be editing and putting that mess out like that. So
Yeah.
you can't blame the platform. That's like me coming on here and saying, you know, oh well, yeah, this, that, and the third. Like, nah, this is what you produced and this is how you edit it. So this is how we gonna put it out.
So you were born and raised in Philadelphia?
Yes, sir. Born and raised in Philly all my life. Here's the crazy thing is I'm actually trying to move out there with y'all in Florida. So I'm
Okay.
trying to be a Florida boy within the next 2 to 3 years. That's my plan. I plan on leaving Philly and coming out there and getting some of that good old sun and rain that y'all be getting out there.
Is it a career move or strictly like a more of a just want to change scenery?
A little bit of both. I mean, the career is big out there. I mean, from the what I've seen and what I've been hearing in the market that I've been tapping into
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of different comics out there, like there's a lot of different opportunities all up and down Florida, from Tallahassee to Miami to Orlando to Tampa to Clearwater. Like, there's different markets in each part of Florida. And I'm just making it my business to try to tap into as much as I can out there. You got Eddie Green and David Jolly, and just
Yeah.
to name drop a few. You know what I'm saying? Foolish, and like I said, it's a lot of comics out there in Florida that's definitely doing a thing that I consider family. And Florida has embraced me, and they treat me like like I'm that stepbrother or stepchild. So
Okay. I like that, man. Yeah, we trying to shake something down here, man. I know Florida has something which I'm gonna jump on this year when they put out the like where you can send your footage. It's called Florida's Funniest. I know we
right.
have that, and we had.
Mhm.
I don't know if you heard Preacher Lawson.
Yes.
Preacher Lawson, I believe he won one year. Ken Miller,
Mhm.
Ken Miller, one of the
Ken
big
Miller.
dogs here. Yeah,
Yep.
he won. So I definitely need my turn at that. Swinging at the bat. Win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's time to get in that fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, now somebody shout out to Jay Richardson on the shout out to Jay Richardson in the chat. Jay Richardson said I think Bill Cosby is from Philly. Is Bill Cosby from Philly?
Yes, Bill Cosby is from Philly. Yes.
Okay. Do y'all claim him though? Do y'all claim him? He's there.
I
But
mean, we always gonna claim Bill. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think, but Bill, I never really could get into his stand up.
Okay.
I just never was a fan of it, and it's not something that I was like dire need to watch or want to watch. So no disrespect to him, but like I said, when you think of some of the greats, I don't think Bill Cosby name really comes up that much.
No. Well, to me, it's not with that. It's more of, well, you know what? Like, it is before my time. So it's before my time. I know Cosby from what? The Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show, right? Yeah, but you don't mention him in the comedy scene, like
No,
the
not like
comedy
that.
world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a different world. Like,
Right.
yeah, he like
Oh
his,
no, I mean again, and not disclaiming or discrediting.
yeah.
He's done a lot for the community and for the world of comedy. But a lot of people just keep it moving, and they be like, Bill name doesn't get mentioned on the Rush Mount More of comedy pure genius. He's not someone that you really mention or talk about on the top 10 list.
Yeah, understood. Hey, he ain't on mine. I respect him. Hey, I'm going to the chat again. Somebody named Dante Munford. It says Tyrese Top Flight wrong with the pudding pops. What is the? You talking about Cosby with them pudding pops? Huh?
Yeah, you talk about Bill Cosby. That's my guy, man. Tay Boogie, man. That's another comedian. He lives in Detroit.
Okay.
Matter of fact, he's gonna be on Spunky's cruise that we got coming up in a couple of. Man, we're gonna be going to Jamaica. Again, shout out to Punchline King for putting a dope comedy cruise together. Tay Boogie's definitely one that's gonna be on that cruise as well. So
that's dope, man. So now I found out now because I wasn't sure that I know Bill Cosby is from Philadelphia. Nah, y'all got a star that came out of Philadelphia. He went to, I think he went to the Oscars last year and slapped a little bit. He kind of got a little slap on. Gentleman by the name of Will Smith.
right.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Will Smith is a legend. I'm glad he didn't slap me because that was a hard slap. But hey man, it is what it is. What did you think about the well, let me ask you, did you get a chance to watch the Chris Brown special?
Yes, I watched it.
Okay, what you think about it?
I was impressed. I thought he was gonna dive a little deeper.
Okay.
And really go a little harder on him, but I mean he went hard enough. But overall, it was a good hour stand up. He definitely did his thing. He touched on a lot of topics and a lot of things, and I was very impressed with, even with the name Selective Outrage.
Outrage.
That was definitely a good way and a good name for a comedy special. And then when he started breaking everything down and making it all come together to make sense, I was like, wow, like, you know, as comics, we tend to overlook the jokes and dive a little deeper and see what direction he's trying to go. So I was very impressed with it. I definitely liked it.
Yeah, it was. he monetized off that bad boy. That's my thing. You know what I mean?
40 million,
yeah,
for a slap.
Yeah, 40 million for a slap. I think it's what 20 per. I think he's supposed to be doing 2 specials.
He did it twice, right? Yeah. But here's the crazy thing. His revenue was even more higher because he was touring for a year. Remember?
Yes.
After it happened, he went right out and he was touring. So he might have made 40 from Netflix, but he probably did another 5 or 10 with just touring.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. Man, shout out to Chris Rock, man. That was the special in itself was definitely it was legendary. How you like the ending? That's what that's the biggest complaint I hear with a lot of people. Like they didn't like how he summarized it, or he ended up saying, because we don't fight in front of white people, and then he threw out the microphone. You think that was a good enough ending, or you think he could have came with a better summary than that?
I mein, we fighting, period. Like, I'm sorry. And it's crazy because again, but you gotta dive deep. He's been as they say, he's been bullied most of his life, from a child all the way up to his being an adult. So I don't think he would reacted or responded. Now, if that was Tony Rock, again, his mama, they got the same mama and daddy. Tony Rock would have responded a lot different. So again, it's not so much the parents, it's just the individual.
Yeah,
and that's why I said sometimes you got to dive a little deeper, because if Tony Rock was up there, he wouldn't have slapped Tony Rock. So I hear you when you say, my mama did this and my mom, but again, our parents can raise more than one kid the same way. That don't necessarily mean that we all gonna come up and be and do and carry ourselves the same way.
That's very true. Two different. I got a brother and a sister, and bro, we 3 different people. All same house, same food, everything. Now, same food, but I'm bigger than everybody else. Now you tell me how that. Maybe I had more portions. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm about to say your portions probably was a little bigger than everybody's. That's all.
Maybe. Just a maybe. I ain't saying
no, no fault of yours. No fault of yours.
Oh man. So man, what you doing comedy the last 13 years, I know you've seen people start comedy, and I know you've seen people stop comedy and disappear. And I'm sure some of those people you thought was hilarious. What do you think? What kind of advice, if somebody who's on here to be an aspiring comic, or somebody who's struggling comic, what kind of advice would you give them tonight to help them continue to pursue their career?
For me, I would be honest with them and tell them, keep fighting, keep pushing, and pray, and that's it. And if you can do those 3 things, you'll be fine. And then God will tell you if this path is for you or not. A lot of times comedians get in it because they're barbecue funny, but they're not on stage funny.
Facts.
And they don't understand that it's 2 different levels. It's one thing to be funny around your friends and family, but when you walk in a room with a room full of strangers and they staring at you like, make me laugh now.
Yeah.
People got to understand and take it a little serious. But a lot of people come in for whatever reason. Some people come in for fame. Some people come in for money. Some people come in for women. Like, it all depends on what direction that you're trying to take it. But again, if you keep pushing, keep fighting, and pray, then God will definitely give you the answers, and He'll fulfill you. And next thing you know, this comedy will start coming easy to you.
Most definitely. What's your end goal? What's your end goal with your comedy career?
My end goal, I want to be booked every weekend, Friday and Saturday, for a whole year for the rest of my life.
Wow, for the rest.
That's my end goal. For the rest of my life. Every Friday and Saturday, I want to be somewhere doing comedy. That's the end goal. I'm not I don't want to be the next Kevin Hart, or I don't want to make $1 trillion and all. I want to be financially wealthy, however that looks. I'm already there in my own little way. I'm a thousandaire.
Gotcha.
And like I said, man, just being on stage and traveling the world and meeting different people, that is just the dopest thing in the world, man. To get on a plane to go tell some jokes and be rocking in a room and have a bunch of people that don't know you, and they just get excited, after they see you get off stage. So for me, that's the end game. All the other stuff is going to fall in place. The things that I set out to do, because everything changes. One day you say I want to be on TV, and then now you're on TV, and then what's next? So for me, it's just staying consistent, constantly staying on the road and traveling and being able to do shows for the rest of my time here on this earth.
What value is merchandise to you?
Merchandise is very high because I just started my autism awareness clothing line. So right now we have jackets, we're doing sweatsuits, we have rubber bands, we have hats, T-shirts, and we're getting ready to tap into baseball dresses.
Oh, wow.
For women.
Okay.
So we're really going to take this fashion thing really by the horn. So that's my goal for this year, for 2023. I said before this year is out, I'm definitely going to put a fashion show together. So I already started networking with other different companies. I'm in the process of, getting a different venue, and hopefully by the middle or end of the summer, within the next 4 or 5 months, I'll put something together, and I'll really be able to launch my clothing line and have it really come out and take the bull by the horn. And that'll be the next step for me, is taking this staying busy to stay out of trouble, where people are wearing it all around the world.
No, man, that's a great look. That's a good look, because I've done a couple different clothing lines. I also did a big fashion show in the past, and I'm working on something big for next year. So since you told me that, hey, I'm definitely gonna keep you in mind. I know you do I know you do the comedy too, so it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. Now, who's your top? I don't want to say no top 5, but who's your top 3 comedians today?
Today, me, me, and it's this light skinned guy from Philly, Topp Flight.
Got you.
That's my 3.
That's your top. That's only 2 though. That's only 2.
What? No, me, and Topp Flight.
And Topp Flight, got you. Got you, man. That's awesome, man. We let's go back to the chat real quick. We got some real pit bulls in the chat. Darius Carrison said that if he would have got slapped, there would have been no more Oscar. See, they still talking about it. They still on that fight mode.
I mean, it's a part of history from now on. It's always going to be there. That's never going to go away.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna play this game. It's called Who You Rolling With, and we're gonna figure out exactly who you rolling with. Hey, it's your boy Curtis Bateman here with the Straight Foolishness Comedy Show podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey, how you doing? Curtis with Straight Customs Apparel and Printing here. Hey, I just want to stop by really quick to let you know about our $7.25 t-shirt. Yes, $7.25. The minimum for the t-shirts are only 50 t-shirts. And if you got bigger sizes, it's only $1 more for those t-shirts. Listen, this is exactly what you're going to get. A one-color t-shirt with your logo or your wording on the t-shirt. Exactly like this. Listen, you may have a birthday coming up, girls trip. Listen, family reunions coming up, graduations. Listen, only $7.25 a piece. You can go back if you are an artist and you want to sell merchandise. You can go back and sell these t-shirts and make you some more money off of it. Listen, Straight Customs Apparel and Printing is here to help you out. Call us today and let us take care of your printing needs.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Str8foolishness TV.
I kept thinking, like, when I walked up here, like, I keep waiting on Suge Avery to just bust in the door so I could sing, because I'm at a church. I mean, Curtis gave me a list of words that I couldn't say. Let me check them out again, and we're getting started. I can't, okay. It's gonna be a little shorter than I thought. Well, I was nervous, man, serious. I was nervous, man, because Kurt came out here and killed it, just got there and Soldier was rapping. I kept thinking I heard cuss words. But that's my mind. He's still dealing with me. But I was nervous, you know, like, nervous when you done bought stamps from somebody, and you in the line at Winn-Dixie, and you can't remember the PIN number you got. You know, that's kind of nervous. Y'all don't act like y'all remember. White people, y'all may have, I don't know. You might have not. Okay, I don't know. But you know how it is. You got two buggies, and they ain't answering the phone. I was telling you, I hate to see you put all this back. I got about $20 working here I can get out of it. I'm digging through the cart. Look at the Bisco's at. All right, let me get that. Good lunch meat. All right, take all that back.
The Str8foolishness Comedy Show. Comedy Show. The world's #1 clean comedy show. Get your tickets at Str8foolishness.com.
Hey, would you or someone you know like to learn how to create your own t-shirts or apparel? If yes, we have just the class for you. The Str8 Customs Apparel and Printing Masterclass. We offer an exclusive t-shirt printing class that teaches you how to produce your own merchandise and so much more. It includes a professional consultation and hands-on training. At the end of the course, you will leave with the knowledge of heat-pressed garments, vinyl t-shirt printing, DTF printing, screen print, embroidery, graphic design resources, a database with over 1,000 vendors, and so much more. Schedule your class today. Call 407-692-4547. Str8 Customs Apparel and Printing Masterclass. How can we serve you?
And we are back. What's going on? It's your boy Curtis Bateman here with the Str8foolishness Comedy Show podcast. And I got my special guest, Topp Fliight, in the building. Topp Fliight, what's going on with you again, man?
What's up, my man? What's going on?
Man, I appreciate you, man, for once again for stopping through tonight. Is there anything I haven't said on here tonight that you want the people to know about you?
Other than what else? What else?
Caught you off guard.
Anybody got any kids that they don't want to claim? I need some kids to claim. You get $1,500 on per child or earn income credit. Other than that, yeah, we good.
Man, that's dope, man. So I got a couple more questions for you, man. So I do this thing. It's called Who You Rolling With, and you just tell me, like, basically, like, what's your favorite of the two? All right.
Okay.
So the first one we got. Now hold on. When were you born? You were born in the 70s or the 80s?
80s.
You didn't say that with confidence. What year you was born?
I was born in 80.
You were born in 80. Okay, you just made it. Okay, you just made it.
I'm in the 80s. I'm in the 80s. Come on, let's go. Let's see what you got.
All right. Here we go. The Martin Show or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Who you rolling with?
Martin. That's easy.
Bro, even though Will from Philly?
Martin and Fresh Prince, you cannot put them in the same class.
I respect that. Because I'd have had this conversation with people, and I tell them all the time, you can't. Number one, they're two different things, Fresh Prince, he didn't touch Martin. Like Martin gave you gut laughs. You know what I'm saying? Gut laughs. What's your favorite Martin episode of all time?
When he was fighting the rat. That John, I was rolling when he was there. Him and Pam was fighting the rat, and when they went on vacation. That was hilarious.
Okay. You know who I like? A lot of people don't remember him. They you remember what? Jerome. Who else you got? Got Shanae. Some other the Otis. But you know who I like? King Beef. You remember King Beef?
King Beef. Okay. I thought you was gonna say White Bull Bob.
Oh.
White Bull Bob was funny when he came around.
Yeah. You remember that time White Boy Bob ate all the pizza at that party?
He's like, you're out of control. I'm out of control. This whole damn party's out of
control. Gina's ripping the clothes off of the stripper. Hey, bro, that was that show, bro. That's my favorite show of all time. I ain't gonna lie to you. Period.
All time. Yes, sir.
Yo, man. Most definitely. And I think Martin Lawrence is the greatest that I saw host of all time. Okay, in his era. In that era at that time. Nobody touched him to me. No, to me,
all right,
nobody touched him.
So I'll ask you, I'm a spin it back and throw it back at who you with far as characters. Martin or Eddie? Characters, only characters, not the comedy, just their characters.
The characters?
Yeah. Who really sold the characters? Who you with?
Martin to me.
Martin still?
Martin still. If you look at Eddie Murphy, who you had, what's the one with the big lady, Brafusia and all of that stuff?
Respucia.
It was cool. Now, Nutty Professor, he was an absolute monster. I'm not gonna lie, but I think just like from the heart, it always has to be Martin to me.
Martin, okay.
Mm-hmm. Big Mama's House was good. Big Mama's House was good too. I'm sure he got a couple more characters, but I'm always I defend Martin, so that's my whole issue. You know what I'm saying? So got you. All right. Comedy movies, Harlem Nights or Life. Which one you rolling with? Yeah, boy, that one always get him right there.
I'm gonna say I got Harlem Nights because it has so many legends in it. I'm gonna say Harlem Nights.
Okay.
Because Richard Pryor, Fox, Eddie, Arsenio, like it was so many just different jewels in there. So I'm gonna go Harlem Nights.
What's the lady who got her pinky toe shot? What's her name?
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I can't think of her name.
Della Reese.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Della Reese. Okay. Yeah, that's a great movie. Man, that versus Life. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I love Martin, but I think but see, you had. Then you remember the scene you had Bernie Mac talking about I be that big pappy. That's tough.
Yep. Tell him about the gun line, boss.
Oh man. All right. We talking about some real deal legends. Michael Jackson or Prince? Who you rolling with?
Michael Jackson.
Okay. Why you put him over Prince?
I don't think there would be a Prince if there wasn't a Michael Jackson, honestly.
So now you 4 years older than me. I was born in '84. So Michael Jackson came before Prince?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember Michael Jackson was a child who was raised all the way up from what was he, like 8 or 9 when he first started? So
Okay. Got you. Yeah, you're right. I didn't take that account. All right. All right, so we got Anita Baker or Patti LaBelle. Who you rolling with?
Patty.
What?
Patty. Yes, sir.
Over Anita?
Over Anita, yes. Patty still got it. That's the crazy. Anita was horrible at the Super Bowl. What was that? No, that was the playoffs when I was like, ooh, no, you better sit down. Time to let it go. Patty still got it.
Okay.
So, yeah, Patty ain't losing.
Okay. Favorite, if you can eat free for life, where you eating at? Ale House or Chipotle?
Chipotle.
You gonna take Chipotle over Ale House?
Yeah.
Why?
I like the chicken and the steak with that rice, baby. Come on now.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. If you think about Ale House, you got 80,000 other things to choose from. That's just me though.
That's
That's just
true.
me. That's big me. That's big me. That's big Luther. That's big Luther. That's big Luther. That's all. That's big Luther, man. Oh man. Last question I got for you tonight. Are leaders born or are leaders made?
Leaders are born,
Okay.
I believe, which they're made to become stronger by following the right people.
Okay. So they have to be. So you say you're a born leader, but you just got to be developed.
Yep.
Okay. You know, I lied. One more
Okay, go ahead.
question. What's the wildest thing you've seen in comedy? Like since you've been doing like at a comedy club or whatever. Like whoa, tonight was that night. Like what's the wildest thing you've seen since you've been doing stand-up comedy?
The lady pulled out her titties and threw her panties at somebody.
At the show?
Yep. A breast. I'm sorry. I know we can't cuss on it, but
Gotcha.
Got you. Her breasts, and just whipped them out and just threw her drawers and just.
Oh my God.
And mind you, I'm on stage and I'm like, I was like, my mouth just dropped, and I'm like, are you really doing this right now? Like, because I don't know if she knew the dude or they were arguing or what. But alcohol is a powerful drug.
So hold on.
Because she was like,
so you was on stage. You was on stage telling jokes. Stage. See, I thought she threw him at you. She threw him at somebody else.
No. She threw him at. She was arguing with somebody else, and it was like, you know how when everybody like, oh, it just take all attention, just go right over to where everybody yelling. So I'm like, well, what's going on? And next thing I know, she had like the halter top dress on. So, and by her moving the way she was moving, them Jones just like bloop, bloop. Them Jones just popped out. And then she was like, I'm sick of this. And just took the drawers, you nasty mother lover. And I'm standing there, mind you, I'm on stage. And I just was like in shock. I was like, wait a minute, did this just happen? Am I getting punked, or is this the Matrix? Like, what in the world? So that was my wildest experience.
Man, that's pretty wild, bro. That's pretty wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shout.
Nothing tops that.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna listen. I ain't gonna lie. I know you're gonna tell me something, but I'm looking for that. Man, I want to thank everybody who jumped into the chat tonight. Man, shout out to Darius Carrison, House of Laughter. Darius has a clean comedy show like myself in Eustis, Florida, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to PC Moore. What's going on, brother? Linda Fudge from Jacksonville, Nathan, and everybody else, Demon Cherry, everybody else. If I missed it, I apologize. I love you. I appreciate you. Top Flight, let the people know where they can find you at on all social media platforms.
All those promoters and comedians that he just shouted out, y'all can find me because I want to do y'all shows. I want to get on all the shows. I want to be on them shows. And y'all can inbox me at Comedian Top Flight on all social sites. Anything Comedian Top Flight on Twitter, Comedian Top Flight on Instagram, Comedian Top Flight on MySpace. Me and my grandfather, we still on there. Comedian Top Flight on Black Planet. Me and my auntie, we still holding it down on the chat. And y'all can just hit me up, or y'all can contact me at www.comediantopflight.com is my website. Or you can call me 267-475-0994. I ain't scared to put my phone number on there. Or you can cash at me at $comedian.
Hey, man, they gonna find you, boy. Golly. You everywhere, man. But listen, we're gonna work on getting you out to Orlando. I'm
ready, sir.
This November, we got the Florida Classic Weekend Clean Comedy Show. I got your brother Spunky Robinson. I got him headlining, man. We definitely want to bring you out. We'll talk about it.
I would like to feature for him. I don't mind featuring for him.
Now, bro, we usually have a lot of people on that lineup, but I got both of y'all. We ain't gonna need two anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you all. Both of y'all boys are monsters and y'all do y'all thing, man. So we definitely gonna talk about the logistics and get you down here, man, and let Orlando see what you got to bring, man, because I know you're hilarious and they will too, man. All right. So thank you,
Yes,
thank you. Listen, listen, ladies and gentlemen. April 15th, it's your boy Curtis Bateman Hill. We got the Straight Foolishness comedy show. Listen, I want y'all to grab your tickets. www.str8foolishness.com. Listen, April the 15th, doors open at 7 o'clock. We got live music, good food, vendors, and an absolute great time. I told y'all already, we got some dope comedians that's coming out. I need y'all to grab them tickets. Hey, we got VIP options also. You can get, man, VIP got everything. Just go on the website. Check it out, all right? Go on the website. Check us out. Y'all going to see exactly what I'm talking about, all right? Also, make sure that y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out on YouTube at Str8foolishness TV. This is where you can find out all these episodes. This episode right here will be end up at the end of the weekend, all right? Follow us, hit that subscribe button, and share my flyers when you see your boy stuff. Listen, if you can donate to the show, we just want to say thank you. We'll appreciate it. I got my Zelle and I got my Cash App on here. If y'all like what y'all seeing and what I'm doing, I definitely appreciate the sponsorship. Because all the money that I receive is going to go to the Str8foolishness Comedy Show podcast and the Str8foolishness Comedy Show. Also, on June the 25th, my Integrity Comedy Special will be in the movie theaters in Orlando, Florida at the Premier Cinemas 14. Listen, so when you donate to your boy, you are helping me get the rest of my video footage edited and everything that I need to get taken care of. I definitely appreciate everybody who donates to me. Once again, you have my Zelle and my Cash App information on here. And I just want to tell you all, thank you all once again for everybody tuning in tonight. And don't forget, man, grab them tickets, all right? www.str8foolishness.com, man. It's your boy Curtis Bateman here. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Once again, we want to thank comedian Topp Fliight for being on tonight. We'll appreciate you, brother. For real, for real.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
For coming on, man. Hey, it's your boy Curtis Bateman. Listen, we're going to see y'all next week. Peace.
Straight foolishness. Str8foolishness Comedy Show. The world's #1 clean comedy show.